Redesigned for 2018, the Toyota Camry Hybrid has catapulted itself right up to the head of its class with several significant upgrades. High fuel economy is the primary reason to buy a midsize hybrid, and this year's Camry Hybrid is more efficient than ever. All Camry hybrids use an updated version of the same 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine paired to an electric motor. But various tweaks provide a leap in fuel economy and a slight increase in power. The Vista is now rated at 52 miles per gallon, combined up 12 miles per gallon from last year, which is impressively the same MPG you get from Toyota's Prius. The slightly less frugal Say and XLE post a 46 miles per gallon combined. There's also a new stylish look on the outside and several technology improvements. The touchscreen has been updated with a 7-inch version of Toyota's Entune interface, and advanced driver safety aids, such as adaptive cruise control and forward collision mitigation, are now standard equipment. Underneath, the 2018 Camry Hybrid gets new suspension, which means a smoother ride over broken city streets, a big plus for such a city-friendly sedan. The 2018 Camry Hybrid has a few drawbacks stemming from its Entune infotainment interface and drivability, but this new model is certainly an improvement over last year's model. We definitely recommend taking one out for a test drive to see the difference for yourself. What's new? The 2018 Toyota Camry Hybrid is completely redesigned. Highlights include improved fuel economy, sleeker styling and additional standard safety features. For the 2018 Camry Hybrid, the Vista trim level. It comes with plenty of standard equipment, including advanced safety features such as adaptive cruise control, and it has the higher 52 miles per gallon combined fuel economy. If you want more features, standalone options such as Entune Audio Plus and a sunroof are available on the Vista, so we see little need to pay more for the Say or XLE. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Toyota Camry Hybrid is offered in 3 trim levels: Vista, Sporty Say and Luxurious XLE. All Camry hybrids are powered by a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine paired with an electric motor to produce a total of 208 horsepower. A continuously variable automatic transmission CVT is standard. The Vista trim uses a lighter and more energy-efficient lithium-ion battery pack, and the Say and XLE hybrids use a nickel metal hydride 9 battery. The list starts off with features such as 16-inch steel wheels, automatic LED headlights, keyless ignition and entry, a rear-view camera, dual-zone automatic climate control, a power-adjustable driver seat with power lumbar adjustment, heated front seats, adaptive cruise control, forward collision mitigation with pedestrian detection, a rear-view camera, lane departure warning and mitigation, and Toyota's Entune audio interface. Entune Audio includes a 7-inch touchscreen display, voice controls, a USB port, Bluetooth, and a 6-speaker sound system with a CD player and an auxiliary audio jack. Right in the middle of the lineup is the Say that adds 18-inch alloy wheels, sport-themed styling details, a rear spoiler, simulated leather upholstery with fabric inserts, and a leather-wrapped steering wheel with shift paddles. The XLE Hybrid gets all of the Vista's equipment plus unique 18-inch alloy wheels, an auto-dimming rear-view mirror, leather upholstery, a power-adjustable passenger seat, wireless smartphone charging, a head-up driver display, 2 extra USB ports, blind spot monitoring with a rear cross-traffic alert, and heated exterior mirrors. Entune Audio Plus is optional on all 3 trim levels, and it adds an 8-inch touchscreen, a smartphone-based navigation app, wireless smartphone charging, a 4G LTE connection with a Wi-Fi hotspot, Toyota Safety Connect, and a 9-speaker audio system with satellite radio and HD radio. The La and Say can be equipped with the blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert as extras, and the XLE is available with automatic high-beam headlights and a top-down parking camera system. All 3 trim levels can be had with a sunroof. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically comes in multiple versions that are fundamentally similar. The S in this review are based on our full test of the 2018 Toyota Camry Hybrid 2.5 liters 4-cylinder hybrid, CVT automatic, FWD. 0. Driving. There's goodness in broad swaths with the new Camry Hybrid. But some areas have yet to be conquered. Power and hybrid performance are smooth and plentiful, but its brakes and single-minded tires spoil the party. Acceleration. While 208 combined horsepower might not look too impressive on paper, the Camry Hybrid has more than adequate real-world performance. Passing and merging with traffic are never a concern, and its recorded 060 mph time of 7.5 seconds even makes it a tad quicker than a regular four-cylinder Camry. Braking. The brakes are a mixed bag. Under most conditions they feel smooth and predictable, but the transition between regen and mechanical braking becomes clumsy in stop-and-go traffic. Panic braking performance is diminished by the low rolling resistance tires. Our test stop from 60 mph covered 128 feet. Steering. The steering is accurate, and the ratio is quick enough to make low-speed maneuvers a breeze. But there's an overabundance of power assist, so the steering is light and gives you little feel of the road. Handling. It's well-mannered within its modest limits since the tires don't have much grip. Still, the hybrid feels tidy for a car in this class. Body roll isn't excessive when you're going around turns, though the Camry bobs up and down on bumpy, twisting roads more than wed-like. Drivability. In most situations, you'd be hard-pressed to tell this Camry is a hybrid. The gasoline engine is quiet and quick to rev, and the CVT blends electric and gasoline power with ease and efficiency. Continuously variable gearing helps the cruise control hold speed within 5 mph on downgrades. Comfort. Comfort is where any midsize sedan should shine, and the Camry Hybrid does just that. Our biggest beef is with the hybrid's ride comfort, which is mostly good, but seems to have been affected by the extra weight of the hybrid system. The SE Hybrid might be the sweet spot. Seat comfort. On first inspection the seats don't look to be anything special, but they do a good job accommodating different body types. The seats are somewhat wide and somewhat flat, providing no pain points, and it's easy to get comfortable and stay comfortable. And the level cloth breathes well. Ride comfort. The Camry Hybrid excels around town, soaking up bumps and broken surfaces with its long travel suspension and generous tire sidewalls. At highway speeds, however, the rear can sometimes feel soft and buoyant. It's not quite floaty, but it's close. Noise and vibration. Electric takeoffs are, of course, silent, and the engine is less obvious because it joins in later, though you will hear it zing under heavy throttle application. There's not much in the way of wind or road noise, no matter the speed. Climate control. Clear and easily understood controls, along with good vent positioning make for sit-and-forget operation. And the system handles triply-digit temperatures well, even though it feels slow to get going at startup when we wanted cold air ASAP. Interior. Inviting, roomy and easy to live with are good hallmarks to have in such a competitive and important class, and the Camry has them all. The 2018 redesign includes many foundational dimensional changes that have improved both the look and the feel of the car. Ease of use. There's nothing confusing about the inside of the new Toyota Camry, with the possible exception of all the acronyms for the safety systems. On-screen menus are easy enough to decipher with one or two uses, and the instrumentation is very legible and efficient with information. Getting in, jetting out. Generous door openings front and rear mean easy access for most everyone. All the seats are unobstructed by any part of the car, and headroom is never an issue when entering or exiting the vehicle. The seats are an inch lower than in the old car, so it's not as level getting in or out. Driving position. This interior is very adaptable, and our drivers were all quick to find a comfortable driving position. The pedal box is roomy, and the steering wheel has a large degree of usable adjustment. Arms and elbows can find comfortable, padded support or are free to move when turning. Roominess. Front and rear passengers have ample space around them. Taller drivers won't impinge on rear passenger legroom, and headroom for the rear seat is ample. The front of the cabin is airy and spacious. Visibility. There's a large greenhouse on the new Camry and it makes visibility in every direction quite good. Mirrors, both inside and out, are nicely sized, and blind spots are kept to a minimum. The standard rear view camera is a plus. Quality. The vehicle tested was a pre-production model, but the fit and finish is on par with anything we'd expect from Toyota. The interior is a nice step up from the last generation with quality materials and is well assembled. The doors did seem to sound a little hollow but did not rattle or feel cheap. Utility. Due to some very clever repackaging, the 2018 Camry Hybrid retains a full-size trunk with no intrusion of a battery pack whatsoever. Standing with the trunk open, you can't tell it from a standard Camry. Hybrid sedans usually force you to give up some practicality, but not this one. Small item storage. Good but not stellar cabin storage. The forward center console bin is great for concealing items, but it has a hard, slippery floor so items slide around noisily. The console bin at your elbow is a decent size. The modest door pockets in the front and rear are good for small water bottles only. Cargo space. Thanks to a relocated battery pack, there's no longer any intrusion by the pack into the Camry Hybrid's cargo space. It's the same as any other Camry. And the Hybrid's rear seats fold to expand trunk space even more. Plus, the trunk has a generous opening and a low lift-over height. Child safety seat accommodation. Very easy to mount a car seat, with obvious and easily accessible lower anchors and package tram-mounted tether points, both under plastic covers. There's enough space so that the front seat need not be scooted all the way forward. Technology. All Camrys have an impressive suite of standard driver assistance features, but some are too sensitive or cannot be turned off completely. Smartphone integration uses a proprietary system, and built-in navigation is largely unavailable. That said, the audio system is quite easy to learn and use. Audio and navigation. The layout of the audio system is simple, and it looks good, too. But hybrid buyers must use Toyota's favored Scout GPS Link app free 3-year trial when their phone is connected via the Intune app. We suspect many will instead use their phone directly. Smartphone integration. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are not available, but once your phone has the Intune app, connection is seamless and immediate. Some apps require the phone to be connected with a USB cable. Wireless charging is on offer, but if your phone is always plugged in for Intune it seems a bit pointless. Driver aids. All Camrys come with adaptive cruise, automatic emergency braking and lane keeping assist. Our hybrid also had optional rear cross-traffic alert braking, intelligent clearance sonar and blind spot monitoring. The lane departure warning was annoying on very narrow roads because it has no off button. Voice control. Voice controls through the Intune app suite are fairly straightforward and made all the more effective when you follow the voice command setup menu that helps analyze your speech patterns. Siri is free and Google Voice are also supported.